Let me tell you the story of horror event about don't answer the second knock. Here goes the story that took in place. Lena's grandmother always warned her, if you hear one knock, ignore it. If you hear two, hide. As a child, she obeyed. As a teenager, she rolled her eyes. Now, at 24, back in her grandmother's empty house, she had nearly forgotten the warning. Until the first knock came at 12:03 a.m. It was a deep, deliberate sound, cutting through the silence. She sat up in bed, heart hammering. Probably just the old house settling, she told herself. Then came the second knock. The rule flickered in her memory. Hide. A cold dread crept over her. She tiptoed to the window and peeked through the curtain. The porch was empty. Yet, as she turned away, her stomach dropped. The front door handle was turning. Lena's breath hitched. The handle stilled, then twisted again. She took a shaky step back. Then, a voice, dry as dead leaves, rasped through the door and said,
"Lena, let me in."
She felt sick. No one knew she was here. She turned and ran, her feet silent on the wooden floor. The closet. She had hidden there as a child. She slipped inside, pressing herself into the shadows. Silence. Then, knock. Her fingers dug into her palms. Knock, knock. The front door creaked open. Lena clamped a hand over her mouth. Soft, slow footsteps moved across the wooden floor. They stopped, right outside the closet. Lena squeezed her eyes shut. A breathy whisper seeped through the door and said,
"I found you."
A cold, damp hand slid through the crack. Lena screamed as the lights went out, and the darkness swallowed her whole,